As Trump plans July 4th speech, his challengers march to a different drummer. Barbecue and marching bands mixed with presidential politics during Independence Day celebrations in the Midwestern farming state that in 7 months kicks off the Democratic presidential nominating race to challenge Trump in the November 2020 election. Cheering crowds lined up, 5 or 6 deep along the streets to greet former Vice President Biden, former Congressman Beto O'Rourke and New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio as they marched in the annual holiday parade in the aptly named town of Independence, population 6,000. At least 4 other. In Washington, Trump planned to preside over celebrations with a speech about patriotism and a show of military might that critics decried as politicizing an important holiday and wasting taxpayer money. In Independence, Biden, 76, and a leader in opinion polls, dashed back and forth along the parade route to greet the crowd, occasionally hailing an old friend or making a beeline to shake hands when he saw a veteran wearing a military cap. He repeatedly held up the parade as he worked the crowd, before breaking into a sprint to catch up. How? They. I am. O'Rourke and de Blasio followed behind Biden in the parade. O'Rourke marched. Elsewhere in Iowa, U.S. Senator Bernie Sanders was attending 5 holiday parades in a 24-hour stretch. Pete Buttigieg, some candidates found other ways to celebrate. Montana Governor, the candidates in the historically large field of over 20 Democrats hope a win in Iowa can jumpstart a run to the White House. Democrats visited other early voting states too. U.S. Senators Amy Klobuchar and Kirsten Gillibrand, along with Representative Tulsi Gabbard and former Representative John Delaney, were scheduled to attend celebrations in New Hampshire, which follows Iowa in the state-by-state nomination fight. Biden's lead in opinion polls has dwindled since last week's back-to-back presidential debates, when Harris challenged the former senator from Delaware on race. But Biden stickers, I. Once. Reporting by John Whitesides. Editing by Howard.
Raindrop, truck top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. I get fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.